Let's move on to Sunday. Florida, the top seed with UConn. You followed UConn and Danny Hurley now for these back-to-back national titles. We've been together at the Final Four for them. They won the opening round game with Oklahoma. They were valiant. They were winning a lot of the game with Florida, but Florida with Walter Clayton and the big shots, and Florida really out executing UConn in the final 4 minutes took it from them. That's what I perceived. What did you think about the end of that game in Raleigh?
Yeah, I mean, UConn, got the game at a tempo they wanted. It was 31 all at the half, and that kind of tempo favored them. I think they were up 61-58, and then Florida went on a big run. Walter Clayton, a Iona transfer who played for Rick Pitino at Iona, couple big threes. They hit the free throws down the stretch. I think everybody thought Florida was the better team going in. They're among the favorites to win the title. UConn had kind of a puncher's chance if they kept it at their pace. But I think everyone understands that this UConn team is not the same team from last year or the year before. This Florida team is kind of reminiscent of UConn from a year ago. They have two of everything. They're kind of like Noah's Ark, as my man Seth Greenberg likes to say. Um, and I saw some comments from Danny that, he's looking forward to a normal offseason where he doesn't have to, ring the bell exchange and throw out the first pitch at Yankees and Mets games, Red Sox games. So they're going to, hit the portal and they'll lose some guys to the NBA and to graduation and they'll be back.
Yeah, and one other thing. I mean, he's kind of a villain, but they've been really good. But there were just as many people rooting for them to get knocked off after this. It's not bad. I mean, it's not bland. It's not bad to have the back and forth and the love-hate with UConn and Hurley, right? Just real quick.
Yeah, I mean, look, also that we got to point out the Big East is done now. All five
Hmm.
Big East teams are out. Rick Pitino and Dan Hurley are both great for college basketball. A lot of people love them, a lot of people hate them. They're outspoken, they say what's on their mind. They had a rivalry, and it's too bad for me and the reporters that they're both out.
But for what we do, it's great. It's great for the interest, the villain aspect. We love some of that.